What's your next adventure? Hi, beautiful soul. Thank you for joining me, Mystic Miya, here on Mostly in the Moment for another pick a card reading. We're looking at what's your next adventure. You can probably tell that I'm taking a little bit of a break from specifically love readings. Not that love and romantic energies don't come through in the reading. Like the reading that I posted right before or after this one, I intentionally made it open to any connection, and most of it was love. Like 3 out of the 4 piles was love. So everyone that's looking for love, you'll find it on my readings. It'll come through no matter what. I'm just like not intentionally setting out to have that a prompt, but it will come through if it's meant for you. So yeah, we're looking at what's your next adventure. There's a lot of bright, beautiful energy entering the collective right now. You can tell there's like a change happening, and it's very, very positive. Everyone can feel the number 1 numerologically year. No matter when you're watching this, the timeless reading, but there's like just bold and bright and beautiful energies entering your life, and isn't it exciting to see what's next? So I hope you enjoy this reading. If you do, please leave a like and comment. Let me know that you like this topic, the way that I read that. So I do this for you, no other reason. So I hope you enjoy the reading. Much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 1. We're looking at what's your next adventure. All right, so we're going to look at what was your most recent adventure to see if this pile is for you. Then your next adventure, why now, and then what does this adventure entail? What's so exciting about it? All right, so let's get started. Just a reminder, if you're interested, I still have a yearly overview reading available, and the things that are coming through for folks in that reading is so amazing. Like I can tell like this year is different. Okay, so the most recent adventure. The High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, it was more of an internal adventure. I feel like it's something that you were discovering within yourself, something you were researching, discovering, fixed. Stability, persistence, loyalty, dependability. I'm getting this kind of like being able to depend on yourself. So I feel like the last adventure you were on was kind of a solo adventure. It might have been something that started internally within yourself, something you want to improve within yourself. And then you got tested. More than tested, you kind of went on an adventure to kind of test yourself if this is who you are now. So if you had a bad habit, if you want to learn a new skill, if you want to become a better person in this way or that way, like personality-wise, you want to become wittier, more attentive, more personable, more intelligent in your conversations, more witty, whatever it is, like you want to bring a stronger presence at work or in your family dynamic, in your social friend group, whatever. Like whatever it is that you want to work on for yourself, you worked on it, and then just recently you might have gone on several mini adventures where you got to really show yourself like, yeah, I can do this. Like this is who I am now. I worked on this and I proved it to myself. So it was kind of more of an internal adventure. So your next adventure, if that resonates with you, 6 of Swords in reverse and Gemini in reverse. I do feel like it's another kind of similar internal battle, but it's like, it's not something that's like improving. It's something that's like kind of expanding. So it's not something that you want to improve about yourself. It's something that you want to learn. I feel like you want to see how many different types of work and people you can connect to. I feel like you're in this like very much more adventurous spot than most. I mean, you did pick the number 1 pile here. So you're kind of in a place where you're like, I'm kind of eager to see everything I can do in this lifetime. I think you're kind of more just open to seeing what's out there. Not just in terms, like I feel like it's like lifestyle, but also types of work and types of people. So I feel like you're very open, and the universe is like acknowledging that. Your spirit guides are acknowledging that. And so you're kind of in for like an adventure of expansion. You're in to see kind of everything that's out there, but not just everything, not things that like you don't want to see or you're not interested in. Everything that you could potentially be interested in, a little bit or a lot. Like I feel like you're about to enter a whole new realm where you see so many different sides to things, to life, that you only hope you could see in one lifetime. So I'm getting like places and people and different types of work that you can do in this lifetime, different types of life path that you can have. Like I feel like this is huge boom where your life path, your life timelines can just like expand it, and you can kind of see like all the different, like it's all laid out there for you. Like you can kind of explore and check into everything. These are like all the different things you could possibly be interested in, do work on, be friends with, be in a relationship with, move into. Like it's just like all expanding. I think this is the biggest boom you're gonna see in your lifetime, in your life so far. I feel like for most of you this is gonna be the biggest boom in your lifetime, period. For others of you who continue to kind of pursue this like extraordinary mastery, you'll probably see maybe one or two more, but that's like a very few people. For most of you, this is your biggest boom of timeline expansion. Like basically everything you can possibly want in your life come towards you right now. Your life is expanding, your life path is expanding so much right now that this is a time where you can really pick and choose what you can curate like your life, what you want your life to look like. It's a sign that you accomplished so much that the universe is willing to give you whatever you want to play with in this lifetime is at your fingertips. So resources are opening up, opportunities are opening up, and a lot of things in a lot of areas that you want to explore that are not like things that you don't want. These are specifically things that you could be interested in because you already did the things that like you don't want. Things that you don't like in your life, you move past, released, worked on, you're good. Okay, so why now? Hermit, the unseen connection. Yeah, because you did the work, you connected with your inner universe, and now spirit, source energy, God, whatever you want to believe, is connecting you to everything in the outside world, in the physical world, because you went into the inner universe first and explored that thoroughly. Meditate and contemplate in reverse. Yeah, see, you did the hard work. This like spirit is like confirming over and over again for you, pile one, because like some people don't believe it. They're like, they need extra confirmation to understand that like, yeah, the work that you did internally is now coming as within, so without, coming to fruition externally in your physical. It's all real. It does matter, because I feel like some people are like, okay, like whether this is real or not, the spiritual stuff, like I get like the general like 3D aspect of it. Like you work on yourself, you'll see it in the physical. But there's more than that. Like if you really believe and you truly connect with your inner universe, and you really, I mean, I'm talking to people who actually meditate and have connected to their guides and like really done the inner work, the little details that some people just look over. There is results and rewards for your hard work. There is the physical manifestation of it. And I feel like a lot of you have kind of given up on that or see it here and there, but you're like, maybe it's just like you see a little bump in your physical, like in spirit is saying like, no, you see it actually fully manifest in the physical. It's just that you were connecting with such a deep part of your inner universe. It took a little while to kind of manifest that externally, because it was a grand manifestation. So this is a huge boom in your life. Okay, so what does this new adventure entail? What does it look like? What's exciting about it? The whip, hard work. Okay, and luck. Okay, I am getting that like because you put in so much hard work on yourself in your own internal universe and your own passions, desires, and which authentically aligns with you. You're going to see a lot of people also rally behind you at this time to put in hard work for what you want to do next, your projects, your visions, your passions, your, service to to others, to the world, you're going to see a lot of people rally behind you, because you're one of those like people that can channel, can manifest their visions, their dreams. And so a lot of other people, if you don't know how to do something yourself, you kind of follow a master, right? And see how they do it, maybe learn some techniques, apply it to their own visions and lives. It might be slightly different, but like to be around someone who knows how to do it is only going to help you, right? So you're going to see a lot of people come into your energies that are going to help you manifest your passions, your visions, your soul mission projects, like whatever you want to do in the world, because you're able to manifest it. You show that you're able to like pool these types of energies, bring towards you, magnetize these types of energies. So you're going to see a lot of people kind of rally and work hard for what you want to work hard in. So that's why I got the resources, networking. I'm getting, instead of you traveling out there, a lot of these opportunities and resources and people are going to come to you. Not that you're not going to travel. I see that you're going to be traveling, but I feel like you've unlocked something where you can bring people to you. So that's going to be amazing. The new adventure is like, I feel like someone's going to bring the boat to you. Like someone's going to bring the jet to you. Someone's going to bring the car to you and be like, let's go. And you're going to be like, okay, I'm ready. Bags packed. This is my idea, your vision, your vacation, your trip, your project. And other people are pulling you to get going on it. Like it's really, really an amazing like change of energy in your field, change of energy for your life, pile one. This is the boom. Now, this is the time you explore, figure out what you want to kind of focus on, but it's not a time to kind of be very serious about it. It's time to have fun. And then naturally you'll kind of see where you're kind of leaning towards, what kind of people, what kind of location, what kind of work, what kind of life path. All right, pile one, that sounds so super exciting. I'm so excited for you. Let me know if this resonates and if you want to see more readings like this, or if you want me to do more love readings. I don't mind. I do this for you. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 2. We're looking at what's your next adventure. So we're going to look at your most recent adventure just to see if this pile is for you, if it will resonate with you, what your next adventure is, why now, and then what does this new adventure entail, and what's so exciting about it. All right, so your most recent adventure. 5 of Swords. Okay, it was a particularly difficult adventure. Mars. It feels like it was a lot of work and something that was kind of like... I'm getting like it was supposed to be fun, like it was something that you were passionate about and liked, but for some reason it was like kind of like pulling teeth. It was just kind of like I'm getting like you're kind of in mud and like drudging through it. Like it was like really, really difficult. And I'm getting it's like you put a lot of hard work into something that you were very passionate about, which is why like you followed your heart, but for some reason it was like the hard thing to do to follow your heart. So I feel like you were kind of really doing things in a high vibrational way, in a way that you wanted to do it, the way that you were being called to do it, most importantly. But I feel like there was too many fights. Like you had to fight too many, there's too much red tape, there's too many naysayers, there's too many people who didn't believe in you, who didn't understand your vision or your passion. And you kind of just, there's like a challenge or hurdle every step of the way. So I do feel like this was kind of like a passion project. If it was a career, that's something that you wanted to do, that you were called to do, that you believed in, that you had a lot of interest in, or even if it was like a side gig or something that you were working on, an interest or hobby that like was in your bones, a natural ability, a talent. But there were so many things in the 3D world that was kind of stopping you from being successful in it in the way that you know that you should have been, because I feel like you were doing what you're supposed to be doing, and that in itself is hard to do in today's world. That's what I'm hearing, however that resonates for you. Okay, so what is your next adventure if that resonates with you? Wow, 8 of Wands in reverse. Something is happening quite rapidly. I feel like you put in, like, your test was kind of like, will you show up again? Will you keep going even though you're like, the wind is against you and you're in mud and it's raining hardcore, even a hurricane coming through, but you kept going. You kept going, right? Through all the different types of climates and weather. Taurus, trust, patience, and sensuality. Okay. So, Taurus is likes the material things, right? So I do feel like what's coming in quickly for you right away, pile 222, like immediately, like today, tomorrow, this next week, is a lot of material things, good quality material things, little gifts from the universe for yourself. If you're eyeing that new TV or that new gaming system, or you're kind of looking at that nice new sweater or dress or whatever, hair tool, makeup, gadget, something for your car, new workout equipment, new phone case, like something that's like really, like you've been eyeing. You wanted these nice things and you've been kind of investing your time and energy into this passion of yours, rather than like your sacrifice is what I'm hearing from the universe. Like you sacrificed nice things for yourself temporarily because you knew it would be worth it in the long run if you kind of stuck it out and worked on your passions. So I'm getting your immediate, sorry, I had to adjust the camera, slightly not straight. But yeah, there's immediate rewards for sticking it out from the universe that are coming through. You're going to see it. And I'm getting it's more than, like, I'm getting like 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, like a ton of material, physical gifts that come through. Now, like maybe one or two might be like, oh, a gift from someone, like through the universe, through this person. But some of it might be just like kind of you get that extra cash that you can like splurge on this extra nice thing, whatever it is for you. But I'm getting like several, more than several, like a lot at once. And I'm getting it's like, because I had to adjust the camera, like there's just something that you had to adjust. Oh, okay, I'm getting it. The universe is saying that you need to adjust to this new reality. Like you're a master manifestor, and I think you didn't believe that, or you didn't believe it because you didn't see it, because you had to kind of sacrifice in order to finish whatever these challenges were in regards to sticking with your passion, sticking with what you knew was your calling. But now I'm getting like you're getting like a ton of gifts, like maybe like 12, 20, like all at once, like within weeks. Like within a few weeks, you're going to get like a ton of material gifts. And I feel like that's your sign from the universe, that like you are a very abundant person. You are in the abundant mindset. You are a master manifestor. You just couldn't see it while you were kind of working with this, because this was like a small challenge within your spiritual journey that you wanted to kind of finish. Your higher self, your soul wanted you to finish this because you're almost done. And so when all these things come in, it might be kind of a shock and a little bit of an adjustment, because you're going to realize that you are very, very abundant and you are aligned to a ton of abundance, and your master manifestor is just like, it was being withheld for a second because you wanted to finish this challenge, these series of challenges. Okay. So why now? Magician, yes, see? The endless waters. You are so connected, pile 222. And the reason that like Spirit wanted, it's not even Spirit, like you wanted to kind of finish this challenge that you signed up for in regards to perseverance, because it was a very big energy. It was like years in the making, I'm hearing, and you're almost done, so it's like kind of like might as well finish it. You're definitely not going to do that again in this lifetime, so you're like might as well do it, even though you could have had a lot of abundance like sooner, maybe 2, 3, 5, 7 years ago. Like it was like better for you, and you knew it, if you kind of did this challenge now rather than later in life. I feel like you wouldn't have had this manifestation ability if you didn't start pursuing this, but the fact that you finished it was important. You could have had it like a few years sooner, but like there's something about like, or several years sooner, but there's something about like, I don't know, you want to get like the 3rd Michelin star. Like you knew you can get the 1, maybe a 2, And then I feel like you could have stopped at the 2, and that would have been like a crazy, like you accomplished a lot in life, but like you had it in you and you knew and you wanted to go for the 3rd Michelin star. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. Okay, the energy is gaining momentum. Yeah. Like you're gonna come out like with these big guns. Like I think your power is gonna surprise you because they're being suppressed on purpose. You chose it, you wanted to do it, your spirit guides were helping because you wanted to go for that 3rd Michelin star, right? So I'm getting this energy of like you accomplished one, and that was like way more than enough in this lifetime. Like that's all you had to do in this lifetime, if that. Like you didn't even have to do that, but you wanted to. You got the one. You had amazing manifestation abilities. You had amazing vision. You're gonna ground here on earth for the collective. Like you were gonna do this life right, but then you wanted to do 2, and you're like, spirit's like, are you sure? Okay. And that was really rough, but you're like, yeah, I wanted to do it. Extremely difficult. You did it with passed with flying colors. Well, it took a lot of hard work, but it was for you. It was worth it. Like your manifestation ability, your power in this world, like tripled, like times 10, times 100. And then you like want to go for the 3rd star, and your spirit guides were like, no, 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 no. Pile 2, no, like no, no. Let's go. Like you did way more than enough. Like you call it quits when you know it was, like stop betting like on the blackjack table. Like you know when to call it quits, but you're the master. You're the blackjack master. Like you're this 3-star Michelin chef, and you can get that. You know your power, even if other people didn't. Even if no one could see it, not even your spirit guides, like because even they were like kind of like, you're really going for it, but like your own power, how much you can take on in this lifetime. You did that. And so now you have like times at the house and times a million power, vision, manifestation ability. And so when you come out of this like suppressed energy that you chose to do, you chose to sacrifice, I think it's gonna really like shock you. Okay, so what does this new adventure entail for you, and what's exciting about it? House. First things first, getting that house. You're gonna get that nice land. You're gonna get that home. You're gonna get multiple homes. Piles food too. Multiple offices. I'm hearing for your businesses. Multiple locations. Multiple. Yeah, buildings, homes, land. That's number 1 on your list. So I do think you will start with 1, and you're gonna play around with your manifestation ability a little bit, because it is it is kind of like a huge change. It's kind of like you just get this huge like superpower turn on, and you kind of have to get used to it a little bit, kind of work with it a little bit. Even if you kind of you're excited and you want to go out there, you're very mature, you're very emotionally mature and spiritually mature, which is one of the reasons that you were blessed with this ability and were allowed to kind of obtain it in this lifetime. And so you're gonna handle it very, not like a kid who just gets these superpowers and does stupid things with it, which is what they want you to believe, which is what they want you to do. If you can tell, like these superhero movies that they put out there, like they put out like they kind of want to disrupt people's like abilities coming online by having them do stupid things with it and keep you in a low vibration. But in reality, only people with high frequency can get these abilities. People who can maintain a high frequency, which you obviously can because you worked your butt off for it. You bet you can. And knowing that you're going to handle it responsibly. We're not going to have another Atlantis on our hands. Okay, so at least not now. All right, so the key. Yep, the key to the home. There's this thing where you have latent abilities. Like everyone has like the ability to connect with their own psychic gifts. It's just like kind of like, do you have the background for it? Like have you put in the work? Do you have lifetimes where you kind of did the right thing? Didn't abuse your power. Did your inner work? That kind of thing. Like, what do you have to show? For like, it's kind of your resume. It's like your spiritual resume. Like, are you equipped to handle this type of ability, like with your like higher percentage of your brain turning on, your higher percentage of your connection to source turning on. Like, can you handle that? Not just glimpses. Hold it down. It's a different type of frequency, and I don't have to tell you what to do. Like, if you have this pile, then you know. Like, you got to change your eating habits. You got to change your lifestyle habits. You have to. It's not like you disconnect from the 3D world, but the way that you interact with it and respond to it is differently. It's kind of responding to you because you have a higher frequency now. So the environment responds to you, and you know that people respond to you. When you're in a lower frequency, you might be responding to. You had the challenge of how you respond to other things, and now you're at the higher frequency and you're maintaining it. So you have to understand how to handle people responding to you, locations, things, energies responding to you, and through different dimensions. So like not just like people and things in the 3D world and physical objects and stuff like that, but like, like for example, if there's like an object where like a really negative person had that object for a really long time, if it comes into your energies and you have this higher frequency, it's not gonna respond well to your energies, right? But you're too high frequency now that it doesn't affect you. You affect it. Maybe when you're kind of going in and out of high frequency, it was able to kind of break down on you or give you a splinter or something like that. But now it can't. Now you're splintering it. Now it wants to get away from you because it knows that your high frequency can destroy it if you so choose to. It's that type of energy. I don't know. This channeling, it's the energy strong today. The last 2 days, like there's so much strong energy that came through, and I knew this was going to be a different type of reading. Whatever the collective needs, I'm going to channel. Pile 222, if you know what I'm talking about. You will unlock the key. There's new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. You have let go of the past, and like in a way, I think that people wouldn't be able to understand. It's not just letting go of people that don't resonate with you. It's kind of like letting go of wanting a bad outcome for someone who did something bad to you or something like that, like, right? But that's not even a new lesson. That might be an old lesson. Something like looking out for people who are in a negative energy, negative frequency, lower frequency, and come towards you because you know it's not going to be for their heart, like it's not going to be what they want when they come into their energies and get a shock of their life. You're looking out for them. It's that type of energy. I don't know if I'm describing it right, but anyway, pile 222. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If it resonated, if you liked it, I really appreciate a comment. Let me know if you want more readings like this when they come through. Like this was like a high energy day for sure. If not, I can stick to the love readings, whatever you want. Tell me what you want. This channeling is for you. It's for the people who are guided to come to these readings. My brother, like my soul brothers and sisters. Let me know. Okay, much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 333. We're looking at what's your next adventure. So we're gonna first look at what was your most recent adventure, so we can tell if this pile is for you. And then we're gonna look at your next adventure, why now, and then what does this new adventure entail, and what's so exciting about it. So I just full disclosure, it's a very high frequency day. The last 2 days, energy has been coming in so strongly, and I can tell like there's something good in the collective that just happened. Something good was cleared where like there was like a frequency bump in the collective. So like something good is happening. Good vibes all around. Okay, so what was the most recent adventure? Oh, by the way, I also have a yearly overview reading still available till the end of the month. And the things that are coming through for people this year are like amazing. It's like, yeah, I would definitely look at that. If these readings resonate with you, yeah, that's going to be mind-blowing. Okay, Knight of Swords in reverse. And Mercury. Okay. Okay, I'm getting this energy of like you've been putting in a lot of energy and effort into a lot of like connections that were kind of on your vibe, but not really. I think you're a very generous and kind soul, Pod 333, because I do feel like you're highly intelligent, and you're able to kind of connect a lot of ideas, a lot of things, and even a lot of people. You're able to help a lot of people, like anyone who comes across your path, anyone that considers you a friend, anyone that you work with, your family members, like anyone that comes into your life, like they get good ideas from you, whether you intended to share that or not, like whether you intended to give them advice or share good ideas that might help them or inspire them. It's just who you are. You're kind of like a walking um, lighthouse for people, like that can just like gain good light, which is wisdom and divine information from you. So you're just someone who channels for people. It's just who you are. You help people no matter where you go. And I feel like there's this energy of that you might have been attracting people who are like have at least started their spiritual journey, who have at least looked at themselves and is somewhat self-aware, to even be able to come into your vicinity, into your aura, your circle, into your energies, into your life. So but I do feel like you kind of may have let some of those energies go recently, because they didn't fully resonate. They weren't fully at your frequency. But I feel like you're someone who doesn't have hold any judgment, and you're kind of like get along with a lot of people, and from a lot of different walks of life or backgrounds, or and I feel like you're just someone who's like not judgmental. You're very open-minded, and you kind of see that everyone has something to offer, to teach you, that you can learn from. And so I think you are just very open as a person. But there's something where like your guides, your spirit guides, your higher self in the universe is like, okay, it's enough of that. Like you had the time for that, but right now like we need your energies focused on something else. And in order to do that, like this is a very really high frequency kind of goal for you, divine task for you, pile 333. It's like a big one. So it's like probably something that will take up a lot of your time and energy and focus in your, pretty much most of your hours of your day. So like there, even if these folks were kind of closer to your frequency than most people have in your life or in the recent past, I feel like spirit's like, yeah, they're not high enough in their frequency to kind of be around you while you take on this new task. Nothing bad with that, but I feel like there was like some sort of natural falling out or releasing of these types of energies. It doesn't have to be just people. It could be situations, things, work situations, projects, home projects, or whatever. Just connections of all kinds, but I feel like it's going to be most evident in terms of people. Okay, so what's your next adventure then? If this is like clearing out or already cleared out for you. Wow, the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I'm getting with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Like you probably saw a lot of people like purposely come back into your life, so you can kind of acknowledge that like these are the people who can't be with me while I take on this next task. Not that they are completely out of your life if you don't want them to be, or not that they will be out of your life forever if you don't want them to be, but it's just like right now, I feel like you need the right type of people, and they are coming in. They're being pulled in with your love energies, with your divine energies. They recognize you, and they're gonna see you, and they're gonna know that they're called to come into your energies. So they're being called into you. They're coming to you, pile 333. Jupiter, okay, grow and expand. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's time. It's time for you to kind of increase your frequency again. And people who are in a lower frequency can't do that for you. People who are in a similar or higher frequency can do that for you. If they're even like a little bit lower, same, or a little bit higher, like a similar frequency, they can be helpful because you guys can come together, collaborate, and that collaboration energy amplifies exponentially your manifestation energies, your ability to channel divine energies and bring forth a like very divine vision. But especially people who are in a really higher frequency than you, they can definitely jumpstart you into be able to hold higher frequencies. So I do feel like it's time for you to expand. You have been chosen. You are God's soldier of the light, a knight of the light. And it's time for you to kind of do your divine work. And I feel like you're so on board with it. You can tell you're ready and you feel it. Okay, so why now? I think we kind of already got that answer. But the Tower, the looming storm, something is coming, pile 333, and you can probably feel it. You probably have been getting a lot of signs that positive things are coming through for you, but you probably have known for a while now that on the collective level, there's a huge kind of event happening that's going to disrupt the collective energies around the world for a little bit. A lot of truth coming out, a lot of people going through a lot of emotions, and it's going to be heavy, but not heavy enough for humanity to handle. Humanity's going to be able to handle it, but it's a time for you to kind of expand your light so you can hold it down for the rest of the collective, and then also be of service when it's needed. Trying to kind of go into this next wave of soul mission. So that's why a lot of people are getting their soul missions now, or getting their next step in their soul mission, because it's time. The time is now. Time to get step up. That's why I'm being guided to do more of these like high frequency, highly spiritual readings, because it's time. It's time. This is what it was all for, kind of. That when it's time, I want to be able to connect to the right people. You're going to be able to connect with me. We're going to be able to connect with each other and work together in order to deal with this when it's here. Okay, prosperity lies ahead. Yeah, see, the thing is, like, because you've kind of done all the inner work that the rest of the collective is going to go through this massive awakening and going to get pushed into doing. Because you already finished that, you get the kind of the results of the hard work. You get the prosperity, you get the 5D energies, you get the new soul mission, you get all the people who are going to connect with you on that frequency in terms of love, in terms of friendships, in terms of soul family, the right locations, the right homes, the right setting, the right everything, right? Because your work is coming in, you're being called, but you also did the work to kind of be able to answer that calling, be able to live that life. And you have to have that kind of environment and people and resources around you to maintain that frequency for the collective, but also for yourself and for the divine plan here. So all that is happening right now. You can probably have felt these like upgrading energies come in the last like couple of weeks very strongly around the time that I posted. I mean, they've been happening for years, but like whenever you've done your awakening, but like the last couple of days and today, you can tell like I have like so much energy within me. Like, I'm having decaf tea, like, and I'm fasting. I didn't have anything today. Like, that's just what the energy is. Okay, so then what does this adventure look like? What does it entail? And what's so exciting about it? Writer, it's time to go. Yeah. Passion, news, message. Like, you're definitely getting the letter. You're definitely getting that mail, that invitation from divine guides, from source energy itself, that it's time. It's time to go. You're going to get the opportunity. It's going to be very obvious. You're going to get the people in your life. You're going to get the resources, the network, the location, whatever you've been kind of needing to kind of hold that frequency and kind of move in to expand your frequency. You're going to get all that. And it's coming in soon. Like, it might come in with one big thing, maybe a couple of small things, a couple of medium-sized things. And like, it's all happening right now. It's starting right now. It's time to go. Wish granted. And it's in reverse because it's not just like a wish. I feel like when you want something, it's not just something you want for yourself. It's not selfish. It's something that you usually want for the people around you, the people that you love, the people that you care for, and then just in like for your neighbors, for your community, for the world at large in general. So I feel like your wishes, your visions, your goals in life are not just yours. You always want the best for, the people around you and so on and so forth. So I definitely get your heart's desire is ready to come true. Your heart desires has already started to come through. So you might have been getting a lot of sign synchronicities about whatever you kind of need to maintain this higher frequency, whether it's moving to a new location, whether it's more money, whether it's a better job, whether it's moving into a new career or line of work, or maybe working from home or having your money work for you. having a better sense of family, soul family, community, people around you, having more resources, access to resources and opportunities to get you to where you want to be. Whatever you kind of needed or wanted for maintaining that higher level of frequency, or even expanding your frequency, because I feel like you're not just holding the frequency, a really high frequency that you already have, you're going to expand it even more, which I think is going to be kind of unbelievable and like incredible for people who think that your energy right now is unbelievable. Like imagine when it expands, like it's going to be unfathomable. So like I do feel like there's this energy of it's already started to come in. You're already in the energy. It's already integrated with you, and you're on a soul level and on a DNA level in your body. And now it's going to come, you're going to see the proof and evidence of it from outside of your body with like these. First of all, I'm getting people. I think that's like the first clue, because like for us humans, like human connection is like the most important thing for us. Whether you would want to admit it or not, even if you're someone who like wants money, even if you're someone who wants power or fame, like people are important, all those things. But you know, people who pick this pile, obviously love is the most important thing. So it's most easiest to see through people leaving, people coming in. But of course, like prosperity is going to also show through money. It's also going to show through all these other things that can help you maintain your frequency, and then also expand it in the times to come, in the years to come, in the months and years to come. Yeah, because I feel like the next few months, few years, like a lot is going to be changing for a lot of people. And different for different people who are on their journey of healing and awareness and self-discovery, self-mastery, and those who are just starting it. It kind of like depends on where you are. But I feel like it's already started to come in. I'm going to pull an extra clarifier just because. Fire, strong emotion, passion, love, or hate. Okay, I feel like because it's such a positive. Okay, so what I'm getting is like fire and ice. I'm getting it like you're seeing a stark difference. This is the divide, the 3D, 5D divide. You're going to see people who are, even if they started their journey, if they're nowhere near completing most of their healing like you have, pile 333, it's going to be a split. So there's like a definite split happening, and it's not just with people, but it's going to be with things too. If you have a material that is not good for your frequency, that piece of clothing or that piece of bed sheet or whatever is going out of your life. It's just happening. So there's a very stark difference that you're going to be able to tell. Fire and ice, I'm hearing, where like what is divinely aligned and what is not, and it's going to split. It's going to definitely split. And then I'm also getting that you're starting to get more passion. You're going to see that you're going to be more passionate about different hobbies, different interests, and you're going to have time to entertain more relationships, even like friendships, platonic, work relationships, business partnerships, or even romantic relationships. You're just going to have more time and more passion to love more people, even if it's more platonic or whatever, but like just more love for people and more love for your interest in creative hobbies and passions and work that you like to do. So you're just going to see that like more love is coming out of you. That's going to be a sign, but it's going to be most obvious through people, obviously. But just like anything that's like not a frequency that aligns with with the divine energy anymore, or that's going to help you maintain this frequency and expand it, is getting out of your life very, very, very quickly. And then the camel, persevere and you shall overcome problems. You're getting this energy because you persevered and because you solved the problems. Problem solving is a very creative, very highly intuitive skill set. So if you lose the brain cells that you don't use problem solving. So if you don't continue problem solving, looking at things in a different way, expanding your mind, thinking of things creatively, you lose those brain cells and you miss out on that type of that level of intelligence. So you just got to use your brain. So and the kind of the gifts that the gods have given you. Your body is the highest form of technology. Anything that's out there right now in terms of man-made technology cannot compete with divine-made technology. We can do all those things with our bodies. We just have forgotten how to, right? So there's this fire, this spark, excitement lit under you, pile 333, and you're going to see all this like love coming through out of you. You have more time, more energy for these passionate projects or these connections that you like and you adore. And it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a fun time, pile 333. Next few months, years, and decades, it's going to be very exciting. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, I really appreciate like a comment. Let me know if you want more of these types of readings. If you want some more love readings, like that's totally cool. Just ask for it and I'll do it. It's just like there's like something happening, this year, and it's kind of important to let work of star seeds, spiritual teachers and warriors to kind of, find each other and let each other know like, yeah, this is real. This is happening. All right, pile 333, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 444. We're looking at what's your next adventure. We're going to look at what was your most recent adventure, just so you can know if this is your pile or not. Your next adventure, why now, and what does this new adventure entail, and what's most exciting about it. Just to let you know, there is a yearly overview reading I have available right now, and the readings I've done so far are just so amazing, like spectacular. Like this year is blowing everyone up in a good way, especially those who are like ready for it. Like I am kind of blown away what's been coming through. So if you're interested, it's like half the price that I usually charge for a reading like that. So I mean, if you're guided to feel like it, I think it'd be interesting. All right, so let's get into it. Most recent adventure, the Strength card and reverse. I feel like you almost called it quits. The first house. Okay, I do feel like it has to do with putting yourself out there. Yeah, I'm getting it has to do with your health and with your looks. So I definitely feel like you kind of I feel like you have a definite sense of style, like a very specific, unique eye when it comes to styling, when it comes to taste. You know what you like, what goes well together. Like I feel like it's very like unique and specific. I mean, you can draw on ideas from inspiration, but I feel like you inspire a lot of people because you put together things that like other people might have not thought of, and it like works really well. And so I feel like you have like a way to kind of put together outfits or put together a room or do something unique with your car, or pick out the right kind of painting or vase that like other people might have been like, oh, I'm too scared to do that. That wouldn't go well together. That doesn't work individually. They don't look good, but like you know what works, and you have that ability. And I feel like you've been a little bit less confident in that recently because I'm hearing like naysayers, like a lot of people just kind of not getting it. And more so than that, like just having the courage. I feel like you might have went through something where you had to kind of rebuild your courage. So that kind of trickled into other things in your life, like for example, how you dress yourself or how you present yourself, even the way that you speak. And then I'm also getting, like I feel like you're kind of like a funny person, but maybe you kind of like let your shine get dull a little bit, and so you're now shining up your personality, your looks, how you present yourself and how you present your home and the things that are important to you. I'm getting like even like an office upgrade or something like that, but I'm also getting like your health. Like I'm also getting train whistle there for confirmation. I feel like you might have tried like a lot of different like supplements and vitamins or different types of workout or health routines, and I feel like you might have been like, yeah, it works sometimes, but like maybe it wasn't like all coming together for you, or maybe it just did. Maybe everything is finally paying off and pulling together. So your health is finally you finally get to a place where you like it, you like your workout, or you like your body, you like how you're presenting yourself, you like how you've accomplished some small and big goals in terms of how you look and how you present and how you speak to people and how your personality comes across, and how you express yourself. Yeah, I feel like you're not shy anymore, or you've at least got to a place, if you're not fully 100% there, I feel like you're I at least got to a place where you know yourself and know how you want to present yourself now versus before, I'm hearing. Okay, so what is this new adventure? The Empress. Yeah, in reverse. Okay. Ooh, 2 cards came up. Okay, Leo and Cancer. Okay, self-confidence, loyalty, creativity, nurture, comfort, and protect. Okay, I'm getting this energy of you do want to go out there and present yourself well, but I'm getting this energy of you don't want to do it in a look at me or selfish way. You kind of want to use your power, your eye for style and design and good taste for good or something like that, I'm hearing. I'm hearing it's not just for me, maybe you're being the front facing person for a brand or for a company or for your own business, or maybe you kind of want to use yourself as an example to kind of inspire others or to help others kind of gain confidence to explore these things for themselves, or maybe you're making your home very nice or your office really nice because you want to represent your soul mission or your objective in a positive way. People respond positively. They get kind of a feel for who you are and what your work is about just by seeing how you represent yourself, through your desk or your wallpaper or your paints or your you kind of, you're curating a kind of brand for yourself, I'm getting. Whether you have your own business or work for someone else or whatever, it doesn't matter, a side gig or something. There's something about you want to have who you are reflected in all the things around you. And that kind of starts at you first, right? How you represent yourself. You want to be shown that you're healthy, that you believe in some of these things that you're doing for your health, that they're good, and you advocate for them. You would want more people to know about it because it helped you, and it might help some other people out there who dealt with something similar to you, or maybe have a similar frame or background or whatever, medically, maybe you kind of want your energy represented, so people know right away. They don't have to think or guess when they come into your office, when they come into your home. They can expect this type of work from you. They can expect this type of event from you. They can expect this type of connection from you. It speaks for itself. The energy with the things that you surround yourself with and the way that you design it meticulously and the way that you kind of present yourself speaks for itself. It has an inherent value. It gives you a reputation. It gives you a kind of an energy that fills the room, that implies a lot of things before you even walk in it, kind of thing. People want to make deals with you, collaborate with you, work with you, be your friend, be your partner, be whatever it is, immediately, just because they already get a sense of you. And that comes from you really getting a sense of who you are and really getting the courage to express who you are strongly. And that draws in a lot of these types of deals, opportunities, and people. Okay. So why now? Yeah, you you inspire a lot of confidence in other people, and you inspire a lot of loyalty from other people. Like, people think they can trust you, and because they respect you right away, they can see your efforts, they can see your, like, how you use your energy. For example, your company might be do a lot of nonprofit work, or a lot of charity work, or something like that. They see how you do things, how you conduct business, how do you connect yourself, um, professionally, business wise, and also personally. So, like, you know, it's like your energy. It's really important that, like, you kind of have this polish now after all the work that you've done. I'm getting. Okay, so, like, why now? Four of Waves, the Four of Wands, Sanctuary. You're building your home. This is your happy home, happy marriage card. So this is kind of like you know, when people have a lot, of abundance, a lot of resources, a lot of energy, a lot of health, a lot of things to work with, a lot of energies and material things and money to work with, you can really see who that person is, because they'll put that money towards their, like, who they are right now, their energy right now. So you built your home, your sanctuary. So your home is important. The relationships, like who you're partnered up with, who you're friends with, really, really matters. And so I feel like you secure that. And that's something that I feel like you've been working on for your entire life, because that's the most important thing for you. The most important thing for you is your home and the people you surround yourself with. And so you're getting that first, and then that energy is going to radiate outwards. I feel like you're going to get a little bit of a practice run of just enjoying and stabilizing this home and home connections type of energy, your physical home environment, and but also the people around you. You're securing that, enjoying that, really, really grounding that energy in. So then you can radiate all of this energy outwards to your business and to other connections and to, you know, other material things outside of yourself, outside of your home. Don't let your past hold you back. Yeah, I am getting, like, enough is enough. I do feel like a lot of people are trying to influence you right now. I feel like you're building you built a solid foundation, and now you're ready to build a home on top of that foundation. So wherever you are in your life, you built a very solid sense of self, and now you're ready to curate a perfect life to represent that, who you are now. And after you've done the hard work of building the foundation is the most, like, it's the thing you want to get right perfectly, right? And then you can build a home on top of that, and that's where it starts to get, like, a little bit more fun. And there's a lot of people who are coming into your energies trying to influence you. Sorry if you hear my stomach growling. I fast for these readings. There's a lot of people who are trying to get influenced how you build your house. Shut them out. Be like, hey, I'll invite you as soon as my home is built, maybe after I get comfortable in it. Then maybe I'll invite you. But any one of these people who are trying to influence how you build your home now that you finally secured a sense of who you are, when a lot of people around you haven't even secured that for themselves, shut them out. Their voice doesn't matter. Don't let them hold you back. This is your opportunity, your chance to build your house, build your home, build your life in the way that you, not anyone else, that you want it, with the influences that matter to you, no one else. So that I'm getting from Spirit, that's, like, a very, very important message that needs to come through for some of you, because, like, there are going to be some people who might have enough of a high energy to be around you, but not, I'm getting specifically people from your past, and also energies, your past work, your past home, your past people. Don't let the past influence you. Right now, it's just you and anyone that you want to be inspired by. You're the influential person. You're the empress, the emperor energy. You're the one who's the influence here. Don't let wannabe influencers influence you. You are the true influencer. You're the one who has the true power. Anyone who's trying to get you to build your house their way, get them out. These wannabe influencers, these people who don't resonate with you, are not vibing with you, or who are not even in their own authentic energies, shut them out. It's just you and the people you want to be inspired by. They made me say that like 4 times now, so, like, there's, like, a reason. Okay. So what does this new adventure entail, and what's so exciting about it? The Scythe. Okay. harvest. This is harvest time. You're getting in a lot of abundance. And this is the time to be meticulous, I'm hearing. This is the time to get, if you want that specific type of faucet, if you want that specific type of sink, get it. Don't doubt yourself. Get exactly what you want. Pick out the details of your life. It matters now. So this is why it's really important. You're really getting to the nitty-gritty details of how you want to build this home or how you want to build this life. Okay. And snake, yeah, there's gonna be snakes in the garden. Like, be careful. Like, there's gonna be people who think they know better than you. There are gonna be people who come back and think, and they're gonna make you feel like they're gonna try to make you feel like that they know better for you than you know for yourself, or that they know better on this topic or whatever. Like, you aren't smart. Like, you aren't able to research and look up things for yourself or find people who are an expert or knowledgeable about these things. Like, I feel like there's gonna be people around you who is gonna try to make you think that they know how to build your house, your life better than you. No, cut them out. Snake coming out is like you're a highly intelligent person, very, very specific aesthetic eye, and you know how to do things that people would have never dreamed of doing. You went so deep in your energies. You are so strongly aligned to your true, authentic, divine energies that you're able to create things that people have never seen in this world, but people have never even thought about putting together. So don't listen to these people who can't even connect to that energy within themselves. And they're trying to tell you how to build your life. They're trying to tell you how to go, what kind of job to go after, what kind of relationship to have, what kind of friends to have, where to live, or oh, I'm getting kind of like, watch by like how they talk to you, what kind of gifts they may give you, what kind of responsibilities they may give you during like an event or something like that, how much they tell you about their work or their relationships or their friendships or what's going on with them. Like, be careful. Like, there's people who are trying to tell you things that think they are in a higher like status than you, but they're not, and they can't see it. And I think some of you in the past, you might have been like, oh yeah, maybe they do know better than me, or maybe I should shut my mouth, or this person is not going to understand me. You might have been right about that in the past. Like, they couldn't understand you, but not that they were better than you. You clearly went your own path, took the path least taken, the harder path that is the truer divine path, and you are where you are because of it. So we have abundance coming in of the right things to fill your home, to fill your physical home, but also your home energy, which is the connections you make. You're getting all the right abundance energy in for that. You're stepping out to show this version of yourself that a lot of people may not have known. I feel like there's some people who unintentionally are trying to tell you what to do with this new home or this new life because they don't know your power. They can't see it because they don't have it within themselves. They've never seen it or took the time to study that in other people, true power, divine power. And so they can't see it in you, right? And there's other people who can see it in you, and they might be kind of a little bit jealous. I'm hearing green and envious. And they might try to kind of hold you back and try to put you down intentionally because it would make them feel better, but like avoid those people as well, or give them a little bit of taste of your energy, because there's a time to like kind of get people out of your life for good who may not be good for you. This is the time. There's some people who might not intentionally mean it. Those people you just might want to push away for the time being. Until your house is built, you can invite whoever you want to your house when you build it. It's your house. You can do whatever the damn heck thing you want. Like, but until you build that house, don't let anyone influence you that doesn't have their own house in the way that they want it. Watch how they complain about their own house, their own life. If it doesn't match, if you see them suffering, if they try to downplay your energy, they can't see what your value is. Wait until they're out until you build your own house. And then you can invite them in if you want, or you don't even have to. You can have good security. Doesn't matter. But yeah, this is the time to strike, I'm hearing. Yeah, your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be careful. Yeah, just be careful, because like for this pile specifically, they're saying that like you are getting to that new better thing, but there are people who some consciously and consciously are trying to hinder your new extraordinary abundant life. Okay. I'm getting the only reason they're even able to come to you because you wanted that. You wanted a little bit of fun. I'm getting a little bit of like a Slytherin energy from 444 where you're like, yeah, like, because I'm like, you're such a strong, powerful energy. Why are these people even trying to like bring you down or trying to make you look bad or trying to make themselves look better or something like that? Or trying to one up you. And it's because like I'm hearing from you, like you kind of want your shadow aspect to come out a little bit and sting people and like kind of give them like a taste of the truth or reality or a dose of their own medicine. Like I feel like it's part of your karmic cycle to kind of like give it back to people who've been giving it to you just a little bit, just for a little bit of fun. I feel like you signed up for it. They signed up for it too. So this pile 444, you're okay with letting out your like shadow aspect and having your dark angel play a little bit and kind of giving back these folks a little taste of their own medicine. And it'll be a little bit fun for you, and there's nothing wrong with that. All right, Pal 444, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, I really appreciate like a comment. Let me know in the comment section if you want more readings like this. I just feel guided to give this reading because something big is happening this year, and all the light workers, starseeds, spiritual teachers, and warriors like being called right now. Ton of energy coming through. I'm so okay with doing more love readings or more those types of readings. Just let me know. Like I do these readings for you. What is most important or helpful or fun for you to get readings about right now? I'm interested to know. All right. With that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light.